him again. It's a nice evening for once. You smile at the rare quietness of your apartment building and decide to take a seat on the sofa to catch up on your favorite show. Your stomach growls during the second commercial break. You look at the clock. 6:47. No wonder you're hungry. As you hurry for the fridge while the commercials are still running, you hear it. The screaming. Sighing, you open your fridge and browse for leftovers, trying to ignore it. Despite your best efforts, the obnoxious shouting continues to attack your ears. It's him again. Your neighbor. This man moved in next door a week and a half ago, but he has yet to introduce himself. After hearing his random fits on the very next day, you've decided to postpone meeting him yourself. The things he would say, they weren't normal. He would scream at people that weren't even in his apartment. At first you thought he might just be on the phone, but no one on the other line would possibly hold a conversation so long with someone yelling at them. Schizophrenia was another option. A good friend of yours had a schizophrenic brother-in-law, so you've seen what effects it has on patients' minds. But this was different. This man would talk to himself loudly, then address someone else about yet another person or group of people. Sometimes it would sound like he had multiple personalities, one of which having a deep, gruffy, aggressive voice. Angry fits of obscenities and profanities were quite frequent as well. Even random bursts of laughter. This guy was clearly insane. How had he not been asked to move out yet? Granted, he was your only neighbor, but still, something had to be done. You consult the landlady the next day about this mentally unstable man. She quickly denies your theories, dismisses your concerned complaints, and assures you that everything is fine. Frustrated, you return to your room. The clock hanging on your kitchen wall reads 11:35. It's usually later in the afternoon that your neighbor outbursts begin. Deciding to finally confront him, you grab your pocket knife and stash it safely in your back pocket. It never hurts to be cautious. As you walk up to his door, you freeze. The silence in this building was almost deafening. You were sure you'd be able to hear a pin drop. Taking a deep breath, you slowly reach a shaky hand out from your jacket pocket to ring the doorbell. After waiting about a minute, you quickly decide he isn't home and turn around. Just as you do so, you hear the door slowly open with a loud crack. He was home. "Can I help you?" His voice sounded different, calm, kind even. Suddenly curious, you turn your face to the man. What you see appalls you. He was standing in the doorway wearing only a white t-shirt and boxer shorts. His dark hair was a complete mess. A scruffy stubble adorned his face. The man looked as though he hadn't seen the light of day for far too long. Forcing your mouth to introduce yourself, you reluctantly hold out your hand. He shakes it with a surprisingly tight grip and flashes you a bright smile, quickly introducing himself in return. "Nice to finally meet you, neighbor. My name is Mark, but most people know me as Markiplier."